all my fellas that's watching me now, you have to be well-rounded.
They don't even know how to start, though.
I'm not saying that you gotta be on a whole monk mode and not talk to women. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you have
I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I'm about to cut you off. Some of these men need to stop talking to all women, point blank, period. You are not at a level where you could even have a conversation with a woman. You're so emotionally broken. You're so mentally disturbed. Your finances are shit. You're not in a position to entertain any woman. You can't even entertain yourself.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
so monk it out. Cut all the bitches out. Some people need to do that.
Right, and in their instance, yes, they do. What's going on, y'all? It's Eat with Patrick Blackwood, and this is what we have here today, and I have a special guest with me.
The one and only NinaUnrated. That's UNRATED. Get to it.
Alrighty then.
It's a whole intro.
I see, like a whole intro for music.
Yeah.
So we have here is dragon fruit, oranges, strawberries, all the great things I need to put in my body.
Are you super cold?
Yes, they are.
Enjoy,
unfortunately,
buddy.
you can't have it because
my back molar is still adjusting to cold. So
yeah,
could be another 6 months or so.
So we're gonna get the show on the road, y'all, fellas. We're gonna get this prayer going on. Subscribe, like, and share. You already know. So we're gonna get this thing started.
Ready?
Yeah. Amen.
I'm excited because today I get to put my young face back on. I like to watch you eat them.
That's what she said.
Twice.
One in the morning, one in the nighttime.
Yeah. That was from wrestling. I didn't even do it right. What's his name? LA Knights?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's where you got it from?
Yeah.
Is that where you got it from? That's so funny. I don't know who watches the WWE, and I don't even know why the hell we started this conversation like this, but Roman Reigns was gone for months, came back, and annihilated the whole show.
Oh, yeah.
He has such a great presence. I love that man. Not my type of look per se, but he is extremely attractive. He should be one of the Aquamans. I would like to see him and Aquaman be rivals. Yeah,
that would be a good
fight.
movie.
Yeah,
that would be a good movie. That would be a really good movie.
But he's probably I'm too manly to be a fish.
No. I can see him doing that role.
Yeah, me too. I can see it.
Like real sharp.
Tell me if it's sweet.
Some dragon fruit in y'all system.
Is it good? It's good, huh? I gotta do it, but I have to leave it outside.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, I know.
It's not too cold either.
I'm scared. I'm saying my
You want to try it? I'm being serious.
It's not too cold? Nah, bro, it's cold. I'm saying because, yeah, it's cold.
Okay.
For sensitivity to bite down. It looks so good, though.
It's really good.
Which one you prefer, that one or the pink one?
The red one.
The red one?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was the first time I had it, and it was the best.
I wonder if those seeds are chia seeds, where they help you use the bathroom.
You mean black seeds, in a way?
No, chia seeds.
Chia seeds.
You ever had chia seeds?
I think I did before.
They turn into slime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's chia seeds. They look just like that.
If you go to Jamba Juice, they have that little bowl.
Yeah, and they put that in there.
I'm always saying it wrong, y'all. Don't mind
I see. I go something like that.
Yeah.
So we just got our fall decorations and decided to hang up fallen leaves around the house for the month of October and November because they go side by side. I really, really like this table thing.
Not only that, because it goes with the white painting, it just
you know what we have to do?
Love with it.
Yeah, we have to really I have to paint these walls. Oh my god, and wash the curtains, and I have so much I have to do to this apartment. Just to bring it up to date. This is one of the best breakfasts.
All time. This is why I love this, because Time being when I walk loyal, catch a little bit of the sun. And the thing is, people don't know that the sun helps you get all the energy that you need.
Oh yeah, vitamin D.
Vitamin D, then you come and eat some fruits. Start your day, start your morning.
Energy, high sugar.
Energy.
Natural high sugars, I should say.
And fellas, the number one thing, I don't know if you guys know, but when you actually naked in the sun, it helps you increase libido. Just to let you know, fun fact. But
oh, so they gotta go to the nude beach.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to the nude beach, you didn't take his pants
off.
off.
I didn't take my pants off. I didn't. I feel so insecure.
Why?
I see all these old men with their wee-wees out.
Yeah, that's why it's like...
droopy.
Well, why would you feel insecure then?
Not anymore. I wouldn't care anymore.
Would you go nude?
Hell yeah, I would.
We just gotta go to... Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I would.
We gotta go to the straight side. When I go to the nude beach, I usually go to the gay side because I don't get harassed. But then that started to change.
It started to change?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Like the guys were like handling their business right then and there.
Just
like in front of us.
fapping.
Yeah, like in front of us.
Damn.
I was like, like, you're just gonna walk over to where I'm at with my boy at the time, and you just go right in front of us, like, and we're just like, what is going on right here? I was so confused. I was so confused.
Using all that energy.
I didn't know what was happening.
So they rather use all that energy to come up and not talk to you?
Well, no, because they were gay. They were there for the person I was there with. But I just found it so strange because as a straight person, we're not gonna walk up and just start like playing with our stuff, and like that's not the way we flirt. So at the nude beach, they be flirting just a little different. I'm like, wait, so y'all just go like, let me show you what I can do. I'm like, literally, let me show you what I can do. I'm like, hold on a second, wait. I wasn't ready for that. I really wasn't. But that is what it is.
I want to let you know about. Tell them how you feel about a man being very ambitious.
Oh, how do I feel about ambitious? Well, first of all, if someone is not ambitious and they don't have goals and they're not self-driven and they don't have that next level in life where they want to be, that's a huge turnoff for me. Like, I mean, huge. But that's me personally. Some people are okay with being complacent. Some people are okay with just where they're at in life. They're comfortable with where they're at in life. I just feel like there's always, and there's going to come a point where you're like, okay, I've made it. Like, I feel like I've made it in my life. But now that I've made it to this level, I'm like, I wonder if I can possibly get, how much further can I get? So I always have a goal in mind.
So I always think that's kind of like, for me, I'm not going to lie, I'm very ambitious. Even when the time being I did not have
Even when
the time being.
No.
No?
That's what you actually said.
Okay. What I'm saying, in the past, I'm going to excuse myself. In the past, I was the type of person.
At that point in time.
At that point in time?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so we're always like going back and
forth
with these little things. So I'm trying to like make sure that he like says it right.
Right.
So you say the time being. So it's like at that point in time, like back then, right?
Right.
Yeah, at that point in time. So you say the time being.
Yeah, back then.
Yes.
At that point in time.
Yeah.
In the past.
Yes.
I still a brokey, but the thing is, being a brokey.
Let me get this pill. You can keep going.
Being a brokey and not learning, I feel like you're just being arrogant and you don't want to learn anything. So me being complacent and be content of not learning and being a brokey is a bad thing. So we was watching this movie. We was watching this TV show called
Married at First Sight on Scene.
Right, and this guy was like nitpicking because this woman had more money than him.
Oh yeah.
This and that.
Yeah.
And
it's a thing, y'all.
He's like, well, I don't really like the hot. This is what he's saying now, fellas.
But he wasn't fully broke either. He was a firefighter.
Right. He's not fully
like
broke.
He probably makes anywhere from $40,000 to $80,000 a year.
Right.
So he's not broke, but she's like, she's well into six figures. Like she's up there.
She's up there. Right. The thing is, what I'm trying to understand is, if a person is getting along with somebody that is, excuse me, in the six figures realm, and you're content, you cannot stop them from buying the things that they want because they have the money for it. There's no reason for holding a person down, trying to knock them down because they have more money than you. That means you need to get leveled the fuck up as a man. And we need to be people that need to conquer and make sure you be the person that you need to be for yourself, because you cannot knock the person because they make more money than you, because they can actually help you and level the fuck up. Sometimes it's better off like, yo, how do you get there? Learn from that. I think we're so egotistic to the point that, yo, this partner of ours can actually help us get where we need to go, instead of, man, she makes more money than me, let me just stop her from her blessing.
I wouldn't even partake in that kind of relationship. And I've experienced both things personally. I've experienced both things. I am financially stable, and I know how to take care of myself by myself. Like, I've been on both sides. I've been taken care of, like, years ago when I was, like, in one of my past relationships. I was taken care of for a total of, like, 5 years, where I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do anything. I even gave up my modeling career, deleted my very first YouTube channel that had well over 20,000. This is before YouTube was a thing. I'm talking about 2005, 2006.
And I bet the requirements was like so pointless, the requirements for YouTube during that time.
Oh yeah, there were no requirements back then. So I didn't even know that I was starting to become somebody back then on YouTube. I had no idea. So I ended up deleting my YouTube channel. I stopped modeling. I was on covers of magazines. I had magazine spreads, like actual magazine spreads, like for real, with Ice-T's wife, Coco, and Bria Miles and all that. So I was doing a lot of work with the Black modeling community. And I gave all that up because he had so much money that it was like, you don't have to work anymore, just take care of the house. And I had no reservations in regards to taking care of the house, cooking, cleaning, doing the laundry, ironing his clothes. I had no issues with that because that was my only job. Like, whenever he would come home, there was like a 5 to 6 course meal. Before he would go to work, I would wake up before him to make him a 5 or 6 course meal breakfast, fresh juice, fruits, pancakes, waffles, bacon, eggs, home fries. Like, I really took care of the household. So to me, there was an even trade-off. My mistake came in where I stopped building my career up. I stopped saving my money. I stopped working. I stopped taking care of myself. So when push came to shove and he ended up losing all his money, we were both shit out of luck.
Absolutely.
I didn't have a career. I wasn't college educated. I had to go back to a lifestyle that I thought I was done with. I would have never had a child had I known that I was going to go back to the strip club. That's number one. So when you're with somebody that's more financially stable than you and they're male, they're going to have an issue with you, because when a man has money, he can wrap you around his finger. He can keep you down under his thumb. But when a woman has money and is more elevated financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally more elevated than a man, she automatically becomes the instant threat. No woman is getting the exact same support that they give a man when a man is stable. Like, when a man is stable, a woman will be there. She'll be like, I got your back, whatever you need. Like, she'll give up her whole life to support that man's dream. She will. She'll give up everything just to be taken care of. Like, they do that a lot. I did it. So, but I was never that kind of a person. I've always been very financially independent, like extremely. I'm driven by money. When I heard her say that, I'm like, I'm driven by money too. Like, if I know we got to go get a bag, we got to go get a bag. Like, I've never allowed sex to get in the way of my money. I've never let my emotional state of mind get in the way of my money. Like, I just never did that until I fell apart and like broke down and did all that. Then I couldn't get it together. But once I got it together, I've never had an issue with making money or being financially stable. But men do feel inferior to women when they are financially stable. And instead of being supportive, they create problems that don't even need to be there.
I agree. I agree, because they're at a point of their time is they're not aware of a lot of things, and if they do have that certain power, they want to use that power against their opposite lover or whatever they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense of doing that.
But men need to get over the fact that we no longer live in a generation where a woman can't fend for herself, and the tables have definitely changed.
Of course.
There's the generation that we're in now. Women are so powerful, and these men are so inferior to them that it's creating a disbalance in just society overall, because men cannot handle a more powerful woman. They can't handle it. They will try to. I've noticed that that's why women that are in power are usually single.
Right.
They're usually single.
Right.
Because they're in such a position of power that if they don't meet someone that's at their level of power, they're not going to get along. And even then, like, let's say I'm making like crazy amount of money a year.
Right.
Like, the person that I decide to mess with is going to have to make
more
at least 6 figures more than me, so that he can feel
the way equal.
So he can feel equal.
Or
right.
power.
Or power.
More power.
Yeah, it's
just what it is. It's just like.
But it should not be like that.
It's kind of like, it should not be like that at all. I agree with you. But at the end of the day, it's more, you know how like they say the race car is already gone. It's not even about race anymore. It's about status and money now.
Yeah.
It's never about the race car anymore. So that's the new element now. It's like either what kind
You're
of
either green and got money, or you don't.
Or you don't. And now like the statistics came out with men not being financially stable. Women is more financially stable than men.
Absolutely. And you know why
now,
that is?
Yeah, because we're a lack on, don't know how to save money. We're more egotistic when it comes down to shit like this. Like, we're so driven, and we're on higher.
You're driven by pussy.
It's not about even that, though.
Men are driven by pussy.
It's that, but it's more a competition against each other.
Right, on who gets more pussy.
That, and plus,
if dudes was, listen, let me give y'all men some real tea. If you men were out here investing as much time as you do on Tinder, Bumble, Instagram, Facebook, if you're taking 5 or 6 hours a day to scroll, swipe, scroll. If you were to take that time and invest that into yourself on making money, you wouldn't be broke.
True. I agree.
You would not be broke. There's dudes out here that will stay on these social apps chasing the what ifs. What if this one gives me an opportunity? What if that one gives me an opportunity? And instead of keeping the chick that's sitting at between an 8 and a 10, they will bottom feed and mess with all the 2s and 3s, because to them,
that's means scarcity.
To them, pussy is equivalent to money. The algorithm attention that they get is equivalent to money. These dudes is weak nowadays.
They feed your dopamine.
Let me tell you how weak these dudes are. A man can play you for 5 years straight. A man can play you for 90 days straight. He can play you for 6 months straight. He could do that.
Right.
And he's still going to be sitting on the, I'm a man. Let a woman play with him on his same level and do to him what he's done to her one time, and he will break and crumble like the bitch that he really is.
So let me ask you this
question.
Man
can't handle that shit.
So why do you think, and I'm going to ask you this, why do men think that it's not supposed to be an even playing field, like with women?
Because men are weak. Men are weak.
If they don't see that, okay, for men, if you know that you're going to be going out with a woman, or you trying to fuck a woman, I'm just going to be upfront. Why don't you be honest in the relationship?
You can answer that because you were in the same room where you wasn't being honest. So you can answer why you did it.
So the thing is, for me, of me not being honest of that, because I was still unaware of my own being, and I was going through of my own environment, seeing what my father do with women, or what I see what my friends do with women. So I'm thinking that was the regular norm. So once you get out of that trauma and understand of your own being, that you don't have to lie or hold yourself accountable and take ownership of the things that you've done. Because there's a lot of things that we do is because it can't be all the woman's fault. It's a cause and effect. It's the same thing vice versa. It's a cause and effect of everything what you do. Same thing with women. If they do something wrong, there's a cause and effect, because it can't be, oh, well, Johnny did this and I did that. Yes, it's both. It's a both repetition.
People say 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Right.
2 wrongs do not make a right. but I am a very big, firm believer
Oh, come
that
on.
leveling out the playing field,
Right.
I'm good with that.
Right.
I'm good with that. I'm not trying to right nobody's wrong, or two wrongs don't make it right. I wasn't trying to right nobody's wrong. I was trying to I leveled out not even trying to. I leveled out the playing field.
Right.
Because our gender should not dictate whether you're going to have respect or honesty for someone else. Your gender should not dictate your level of loyalty. It shouldn't. If you are a single dude out here and you've never fathered a child, stop dating women with children. If you are a broke ass dude, stop seeking women with money. Get your money up.
Right.
Stop chasing pussy.
Right. And that's
if you
why,
a dirty dude, clean your house. If you feel unhealthy and overweight, lose some weight. Get your ass in the gym. Like, do what it takes to heal yourself.
And that's why I tell all my fellas that's watching me now, you have to be well-rounded.
They don't even know how to start, though.
I'm not saying that you gotta be on a whole monk mode and not talk to women. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you have
I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I'm about to cut you off. Some of these men need to stop talking to all women, point blank, period. You are not at a level where you could even have a conversation with a woman. You're so emotionally broken. You're so mentally disturbed. Your finances are shit. You're not in a position to entertain any woman. You can't even entertain yourself.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
so monk it out. Cut all the bitches out. Some people need to do that.
Right, and in their instance, yes, they do need to. But the thing is, if you don't want to be overcompensated with your money. Once you get your money up, you don't want to be overcompensated with your money either.
It's gonna take them a while to get their money up.
So
y'all got a while.
It's a lot of those things that plays in the trade too. So if you're get your money, okay, you got your money up, but you're gonna be overcompensating with your money. Now, if you got your looks up, you're gonna be overcompensating with you. That's the reason why you have to be well-rounded of how to talk, how you communicate with people, because that's all these things are skills. So I agree, because the time being of you getting your money up, your purpose up, you have to get your purpose first. Your purpose has to be first. Your fitness gotta comes again behind that, because your fitness and your purpose have to be together at the end of the day. Because when you trying to attract a woman that you want, they don't want no ugly dude. And first of all, your status plays a part with your purpose.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real clear cut right here. When you have yourself together, you don't have to try to attract anybody.
I agree.
They will come straight to you.
I agree.
You can go anywhere, and if you have your shit together, women can sense that a mile away.
I agree.
The way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, the way you polish yourself. Are you taking care of yourself? What is your breath like? Some of these dudes want to talk to women and their breath smells like dumpster juice. What is your dick game like? Some of these dudes out here trying to smash 2-3 bitches without condoms, but you are a dirty dick out here. Like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about dudes that are really out here that don't have their life together. They can't pay their rent. They can't pay their car. They can't father a child. They can't take care of themselves. But they're trying to sit here and gaslight all these women. Broken men will attract broken women. Broken women will attract broken men. And you will stay broken. At some point, you're going to have to self-isolate.
I agree.
Look inward and figure out what the problem is at the core. Because broken people get with more broken people. That's what's going on. And a bunch of irresponsible adults out here sharing their bodies with any and everybody because they're so empty inside that they want to share their body with any and everybody, trying to feel better about themselves. And at the end of the day, you're just breaking yourself further.
And I can talk about that because I've been in that position before in the past too as well, because I knew I wanted to be this football player, right? And I wanted to accomplish great things and see all my guys got into the league in the NFL, and I had people that hold me back, and I was really holding myself back.
I was going to say, you were holding
I was holding myself back. You were holding
them as an excuse.
I was using them as an excuse and holding myself back. And not only that, I was sabotaging my own self. Yes, my family didn't have the financial when I was younger to get me to like different facilities and all these things, but I was older enough to really make the change. And yes, I did work a 9-to-5 and I did put myself into those facilities, but I was still not clear enough and with my intentions of really going after what I really wanted. I didn't know my purpose. And it took me about 15 years, 16 years just to get into a football field because I had to be clear of what
Into
my
a football
intention
team.
on a football, yeah, on a football team and on the field itself and playing and be clear of my purpose and my intentions. It took me 5 or 6 months to really look inward myself and be clear. And once you find that, then you really know what you really want. And I had to make all these changes. I had to cut my hair. I had to eat clean. I had to do all these things. I had to make sure I was not influenced by other people of what I really wanted to do.
I think years ago.
Yeah, I know. But the last thing, do you want to talk to someone about in a female version of the same thing?
I mean, we could. It's just that he has to go to the bathroom, so we can get into it in a different video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, y'all, I want to say thank you guys for joining me, fellas. Keep your head up. Be on your purpose. Be on your drive. Ladies, same thing as well. But until next time, love.
Bye, guys.